We all love toast. It's warm, it's crunchy, it's super simple to make, and here are a few of my favorite ways to give your toast an eat clean, healthy upgrade, all in one video. Hope you enjoy. Fried eggs, bread, and tomatoes are one of my favorite combinations, and this is an even more exciting upgrade. This is garlic rubbed toast with charred tomatoes and fried eggs. So I have 4 slices of well-toasted bread, and I'm rubbing them with a clove of garlic. Except for we're gonna char our tomatoes and make them really nice and caramelized. So I have my pan heating on medium heat, and to fry my eggs, I'm gonna do it in about a tablespoon of olive oil. Give it a good swirl. I'm gonna fry these for about 3 minutes. What I'm looking for is a set white, but I still like my yolk a little bit runny. So season the eggs with a little bit of salt and pepper and transfer the eggs to a plate. This is one of the things I love most about fried eggs is the nice, crispy, caramelized edges. Gorgeous. So just take a clean paper towel, give your pan a little wipe. Increase your heat to medium-high and slice 4 tomatoes in half. I like to use these small tomatoes and then brush the cut sides with a little bit of olive oil and then sear them cut side down. So let these sear undisturbed, really important because you want to make that nice caramelized skin for about 4 minutes. Just lightly mash each of these tomatoes, which should be nice and juicy and delicious. Just mashing our tomatoes into the bread. Definitely want to season these with a little bit of salt and pepper. Now let's top with the egg. Yum, yum. Can't wait to try. Gorgeous, gorgeous, creamy yolk. Really tasty ketchup upgrade. Can't wait for you to try it. Avocado coconut toast are a productive snack. And by productive, I mean they have everything you need for a great snack to tide you over. And they couldn't be easier to make. So start by slicing up a ripe avocado. Let's see what we got. Beautiful. To remove the seed, very gently tap with your knife. Then I like to peel my avocados almost like an orange. You can also use a spoon, but this way you get much more of the fruit. So I'm all ready to start assembling here. I have my avocados sliced. I'm just gonna fan those out, easier to pick up. So I have some toasted whole grain bread. I'm gonna take my coconut oil and I'm just gonna spread it on. It's great with sauteed greens. You can use it in baking. Just keep in mind it will have a little bit of that delicious nuttiness. Avocado is on. Now I'm gonna season it with flaky sea salt. You can use regular salt, but the flaky sea salt has a really nice crunch. Then I'm gonna use red pepper flakes for a little bit of kick. So the only thing this needs now is a little squeeze of lemon. Let's try it. Smells great. So nutty and wonderful. Ratatouille is a classic French dish. It's traditionally a vegetable stew of eggplant, tomatoes, lots of vegetables. You may have seen this served on pasta or just as a simple side dish, but I love to add an egg to it. I'm starting with 1 large eggplant. Cut it into 3/4 inch pieces. They don't have to be absolutely perfect. Just look for a nice, even size. So season this very generously. I'm shooting for about a tablespoon of salt, so it'll tenderize it, flavor it through and through. So I'll let this hang out for about half an hour on the counter. So my eggplant has salted for 30 minutes. I rinsed it and patted it dry. While that was salting, I got started on the rest of the recipes. I'm going to finish up with cutting up another tomato. This is 2 tomatoes total. Just core out the stem end and slice this into about 3/4 inch chunks. So the tomatoes will get tossed in with those raw. It's almost like a vinaigrette. Add to that 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme. Smells great. 1 tablespoon chopped oregano. This is all the flavors of summer. One of my favorite dishes. And then I'm going to toss this with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. It's good. Season with salt. Give it a quick stir. So this will just marinate and become even more juicy and delicious and flavorful. while my vegetables are roasting. Now, let's get started on the roasted section. We have the eggplant that we already salted and rinsed and patted dry. I'm gonna add this to 1 onion I already sliced up thinly, 4 cloves of garlic, lots of flavor, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, season with salt, cracked pepper, give it a toss. Let's spread this out on rim baking sheet. When we're roasting, super important to not overload each baking sheet. What will end up happening is the vegetables will steam before they caramelize and crisp up. Let's work on the other vegetables. Take 1 bell pepper, remove the stem, 3/4 inch pieces. Doesn't have to be perfect, just you want to make sure you're evenly sized. That helps for nice, even roasting. Add those to my dish that I already started, and I'll do the same for the zucchini. We're gonna cut 3/4 inch pieces. I like to just have it like this and slice. Give it a toss here. We'll transfer it to a rimmed baking sheet. Spread it out evenly. And this is gonna roast pretty high, 450 degrees for about 40 minutes or so. Make sure you rotate the trays halfway through so everything's cooked nice and even. So it's been about 45 minutes. I can smell the roasted vegetables. Nice and tender and caramelized. Take the roasted vegetable mixture, slide it off the tray and into the marinating tomatoes. Now we're gonna take zucchini, bell pepper mixture, also looking and smelling lovely for the best flavor. So now just give this a nice stir. Okay, everything's nice and combined. So let this hang out while we toast the bread and poach the eggs. So halfway through the poaching, just gently release the poached eggs from the bottom of the pan with a rubber spatula. This works great. This looks great for me. Now the best part, let's eat. Now let's slide one of our eggs on. Perfect. Don't forget to season. This is your all-day ratatouille, poached egg, delicious crunchy bread. Crack our egg, gorgeous. Love the yolk, it makes quick sauce. Divine. Such a hearty, healthy, vegetarian main dish. Great for breakfast, lunch, dinner, anytime you name it.